The Sweat Lodge is a spiritual activity that we do together. It consists of bringing hot rocks into like a hut, having water poured on, and the steam fills the aniti, which that's the hut. It's called an aniti. And you sweat and share with each other and pray. It brought me to a spiritual level that I thought wasn't possible. I had to process it for weeks. Like, what happened? I bring a Native American drum with me, some sage, and get the sacred fire started early in the morning when it's still dark. The smoke goes up. It's a signal to the ancestors to come and join us. What makes it sacred is that there's been a coal put in that fire from the last fire from Red Cloud and Crazy Horse. They are medicine men from a long time ago. For the Lakota people, the Sweat Lodge is medicine. We burn medicines that are ancient. What it is to them is hospital. You'll see 144 prayer ties, colorful ties inside there that represents all the medicines they did have at that time. So we use some of those medicines for our healing. Once we get the rocks hot, we bring them in, we gather in the lodge, we put the rocks in the heart, which is an actual hole that's carved out in the dirt. We melt medicines on the rocks that are ancient. We use copal medicine, a tree resin, palisanto, which is a tree bark. I'll use sandalwood, just an assortment of herbs and resins and barks that we can find in nature to heal the body. There's 3 sets of blankets. So the first set is colorful. That's what you'll see from the inside when you come in. We all do this as a community together, and we can set it all up in like an hour. So this is the door, which faces the east. And the reason why we do that is because east is new beginnings, where the sun rises. So we go in one way, right? Like how we're feeling or with addiction, and then we leave another way, free. Sweat Lodge consists of 4 rounds. So I use 2 traditional rounds from the native culture. One is gratitude. Gratitude for the ceremony. Gratitude for the rocks, for the earth. And then also that will run into being grateful, what you're grateful for. Round 2 can sometimes be about, what do you want to say to your addiction? Don't hold back. If you want to yell at it, if you want to scream, time to let go. Round 3 will be praying for our brothers and sisters. They say in the Native American culture, the 2-leggeds, the 4-leggeds, the winged and finned. So basically praying for, the people in our lives, our pets in our lives. Then the 4th and final round is, which is always hard for some of us, is what do we need? It's time to ask for what we need. Pray for ourselves. And it's a powerful round. Experiencing the heat, experiencing the elements. It gets hot. It's the way that I worked on it, I stopped worrying about the physical and what's happening. And you concentrate on your brother or sister who's speaking, you instantly get out of your head and into your heart, I like to say, and you don't even feel the heat. I honestly believe that there's something bigger than us at work. I kind of actually was a little scared at first to go into a sweat lodge because it seemed pretty intense. I went in the sweat lodge and it wasn't as scary as I thought. And I had a beautiful experience and it changed my life, and I've been doing it ever since. We had a sweat lodge and a staff member told me that this reminds her of when she was detoxing and actually getting better, sweating in a good place. So there's a lot of similarities that come from the sweat with recovery.